There's actually two areas on this I want to talk to you about before we show the video. Maybe more than that. Generally speaking, events like the Tyson-Selden fight, where would that have occurred at?
The MGM Grand Garden, which is located at the top of the screen.
Up here, okay. We have an elevator view that we're going to see. Where is that located on this?
There's, in the middle of the screen, there's three small boxes. Those,
Right here?
yes, those are the elevator core for the MGM Grand.
And then if there's a camera that's going to say food court, that's kind of that's looking down a long hallway, which hallway are we looking at?
The white box, yeah, you're going to be following that basically to the Grand Garden Arena.
So when you come out of this box, you can either come down here or across the casino, essentially.
Correct.
So now I'm going to start with, if we can go back to me. I'll pause it here for just a second. This says food court promenade. So I'm just going to hold it up for the jury. Do you know anywhere where we are along this white corridor? Or could it be anywhere on that white corridor?
Specifically, I couldn't tell you exactly where along that corridor you are, but you're along that corridor.
Oh, here we go. Man, this is crazy.
And I'm going to stop it, maybe a little farther.
And again, this is going to play into where Keffe D was, if they're going to be able to see him, where Tupac was, the timing of everything. So just
this person right here, we're going to see in some of our other videos wearing a Dan Marino Miami Dolphins jersey. You probably know that, but for ladies and gentlemen of the jury, that's the person that we're trying to follow. Is that accurate? Or do you know?
I do not know.
Okay. Now we have another camera view of this long hallway. From this, can you tell generally where in that hallway it is, or once again, we're just somewhere on that white hallway?
Somewhere along that white hallway.
And, well, he just flashed.
That.
So let me stop it here. On these VHS tapes,
Video's so
cameras
old.
would flash between different hallways.
That technology was in effect during that time frame.
It's called multiplex back in those days.
Correct.
So sometimes we jump from camera view to camera view, trying to capture what we're trying to capture.
Correct.
We can see the 13 on this jersey right here with the gentleman walking behind him. Now I'm going to take you to 115B. I don't know why it did that. Alright, we're going to use a different program so we don't watch it sideways. And I'll turn my volume off because there's no volume. Now this is that elevator core that we saw. Can we switch over to me for a second?
Over to you? You mean the dot cam?
Yeah. So as opposed to those other views that were somewhere in here, now we're down in the middle of these four, and there's a tree in the middle of these four.
Correct.
Is that tree still there?
No.
And unlike the other camera, this one is a movable camera that goes back and forth.
Correct.
Go back to you.
Yeah.
There we go. We should be good. Can y'all still see? Yeah, we should be good.
So this one starts at 2043 or so, and I'm going to jump forward to about 2047. This is just people walking through that elevator area, correct?
Correct.
Close enough. We'll start at 2046-33.
We know what's going to happen here. This is where Baby Lane's getting beat up. I want to be looking for that guy, whoever was wearing the white suit with the black hat. It's hard not to recognize him, or to spot him, I should say.
Stop it just here for a second to orient everybody. So the camera, is it being operated manually by a cameraman so he can stop it on something that he's looking at?
He can stop it at a location, but that movement that you saw was just the camera in rotation, just scanning the area.
But if it now stops and focuses on someone, there's someone in the control room that is able to stop and go, hey, something's going on. And,
Yes.
okay.
There they go. It's my favorite guy. The man in the white suit. I don't know if he's wearing a suit or not, with the black hat. What is that guy doing? Who is that? I wonder if he's going to testify.
Tell her yes as of right now.
Got everybody up out of there. Yeah, they were not sticking around. That's true.
So the gentlemen in white shirts, are they security guards, and the gentleman in tan shirts, Metro Police?
Yes, sir.
They should have known. Police, man, they should have known there was a possibility of something going down that day. How do you not see this happen and get more information from these guys, who they were? At least put a tail on them or something. It happened the same day. Somebody made a phone call. They went to the payphone. It was like, ah, man. Crazy.
Pause it there for a second. Once again, it appears that the victim of the beating was wearing that 13 merino shirt.
Yes, sir.
No, that's not Diddy. He says that Diddy in the dolphin shirt. No, that's not Diddy. That's Baby Lane. That's Keffe D's nephew. He's the one who got whooped. Yeah, they should have had somebody watching them. Probably wouldn't have helped anything though.
5 or so. And then our final view, this may seem somewhat obvious, but I'm going to give you this when you watch the cameras. After we're done, I'm going to ask you generally where those people that we see leaving the area of the elevator after the fight, where they go. So this is 115C. So is that the main casino floor outside the elevators?
Correct.
Oh, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. This view is crazy. Is that Pac in the front? Looks like it. Wow. I wonder if this view's been seen before. I have not seen this view before. Here's my guy in the white suit and the black hat. Yeah, that's him. Wow, this is crazy, man. Look how many people there were going with him. Like, he had everybody. They look like 10, 15 deep at least. Look at this. Look at this. Man, this is wild. Probably could count all of them too. That's crazy.
Those doors that they appear to be exiting, can you generally tell me where that leads out to?
The lion entrance?
Is that anywhere near the ballet?
That's the. I'm sorry, I was confused. Out to the hotel registration area, and then out to the porte cochere.
And do you know whether or not back in '96 there was a ballet there or not?
Yeah. No, I don't know if there was an exact ballet or what it was called at the time.
I hate when people do that. Yeah, no. Is it yeah or is it no?
Thank you, sir. Judge, I pass the witness.
Mr. Smith, cross-examination.
Thank you, Honor. Sir, you are an investigator with the MGM, correct?
MGM Resorts, the whole company.
So it would be MGM as well as the other properties that are on the ship?
Correct.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're more than just yourself doing the investigations?
Correct.
Okay. May I have that document? May I approach, Honor?
Yeah.
I'm going to publish this again for the jury. State's Exhibit number 44. All right. A couple questions. As the investigator, or a investigator, how long have you been doing that line of work for?
14 years?
Did you have any previous law enforcement experience before you became an investigator for MGM?
No.
And then with regards to your training as an investigator for the MGM, are you trained in how to do an investigation?
Yes.
Okay. And that would be something that would be not necessarily law enforcement, but it would just be to protect the properties that MGM owns?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So with regards to the training that you have, is one of the things that you do in terms of training, learning how to write proper reports?
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go, back to the
Can you
reports.
tell us why that's important?
Documentation for future reference. You're time stamping an event in that moment that you are investigating it.
And fair to say that with regards to report writing, it helps you later refresh your recollection if you're ever unlucky enough to be sitting in this chair facing towards these people, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In this case, you were asked to retrieve this video that was what we've all seen right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you have to write a report for that?
No.
Now, you had shared with us earlier that you had reviewed the videos. Anything about the review of the videos that would have required you to put it into a report?
No.
Okay. And you were going to, I must have cut you off. You were going to say something. Did you
I-
want to finish?
I did not, like you said that I provided this video.
Yes.
I did not provide this video.
Okay, so, and once again, we want to make sure that we're accurate, right? So what is your role in this whole thing and what you did here?
Good
The
question.
video that we all reviewed, to be able to say that it's MGM Grand's video, that's MGM Grand's location, and whatever you guys want to talk about inside of
So he's authenticates the video.
the video.
Right. So in terms of you verifying it, was it just you looking at the video and saying, yes, that's the casino floor of the MGM?
Yes.
In terms of the date and time, for instance, you're just relying on what's date stamped and timed on the actual video that you watched, right?
Yes.
I mean, you don't have any other way of verifying any of the time and date in this case outside of what's time stamped on the video, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And that's not a trick question. I just
Okay,
want to make
okay.
sure we're clear. Yeah, you're good. But in terms of the case itself, was there an internal number that was assigned by the MGM property specifically as to this event in September of 2000 or 1996?
1996. Come on, man.
I don't know that answer.
So when you were asked to review the videos, do you know if there were any reports that were written by MGM Security or MGM investigators like yourself on September 7th, 1996 with regard to this event?
I don't know that answer.
Now, in addition to that, you were asked to look through the video. Were you ever asked to locate anyone based upon the video that you saw in this case?
No.
All right. And the way the surveillance worked back then, right? I'm assuming you weren't, that was 14 years ago, so that would have been, you were there in 2012.
Technically, I got hired in 2010.
2010. All right. So this is another, take a step back, another 14 years prior to you working there. We heard testimony that the recording system was all VHS based.
Yes.
The if you could describe for the jury, right? So you have a control room, I'm assuming, with all these monitors that are on there.
Yes, sir.
And there's multiple people that are probably looking at different quadrants or areas of the casino.
They're looking at different monitors. Yes, sir.
Okay, and some of them are concerned with, like, say, cheating on the tables and that kind of thing, right?
That is a different team altogether.
I see.
You have your security team and you have your gaming surveillance team.
I see. So as a security team, you're just tasked with safety on the premises.
Correct.
Okay. And so in this case, when those cameras are going around, they're going around automatically until such time as somebody in the control room looks and says, oh, there's something going on right here, and then manually focuses the camera over there.
Some of the cameras, yes.
Okay. And even if the person in the room is not seeing it, sometimes you'll get a call from security saying, hey, we've got a situation over by the elevator banks, and then that would draw someone's attention to that monitor and move the camera over to that area.
Yes, sir.
Now, is the person that's operating the camera at that point in direct contact with the security team that is down below, like in this case, in the elevator area?
Yes, sir.
So they would be communicating back and forth about whatever it is that would be going on that would be helpful for everybody to know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in this particular case, you have obviously a lot of people on the property.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you're too young for this, but I mean, this was fight night, right? Mike Tyson against Bruce Seldon.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna
Is that
say this guy did
typical?
look
Like, is that
too
a
young.
typical amount of people on the MGM property?
In my experience, yes, that's a typical of fight night that you would have.
Right. So nowadays it's UFC or some type of championship thing with somebody, I don't know. But once again, championship level sort of thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Not an everyday.
Not an
occurrence.
everyday thing.
All right. And obviously there's a ton of people that are there. We see at some point the group that attacked the individual run.
Yes,
And
sir.
they run out of the area. And I want to make sure the jury understands. So going back here again here to State's Exhibit number 144, the area where the attack happens is right here. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And this is right next to it. It just says elevator core, right?
Yes, sir.
Now we talked a little bit about where they exited, and you had mentioned somewhere, but I just want to make sure I'm clear as to where that would have been. Can you tell the jury where they exited?
From what I observed,
Sir, just to let you know, you could actually take that mouse that's right there and just move it around.
Can't when he's on the dock cam.
They
All
changed
right,
Donna
it.
pointed out.
Usually they can, but
all right. Just go ahead and just describe it, and I'll just point it out.
Amy said, I
appears
feel
to have
like
traveled
this
initially after the
video's from the
altercation.
1800s.
It appears to travel north up into the casino area, around that area, and then from the description, it looks like he comes back south and then turns to the
Approach that screen and point.
Oh, thank you, Madam Clerk. Yes, please. Could you just,
Just talk louder while you're over there.
yeah, you can get up and just point it out on that big screen if you want.
sorry about that, I should have done that.
The altercation occurs in the elevator core. It appears that he travels up through this location on the casino floor, and then turns here and then comes back down. And it appears that he goes. I would have to watch it again. I'm a little confused on the exact route. There's only two routes. You either went out the Port of Ricochet or went out the Lion entrance, but I'd have to watch it one more time to be able to confirm that.
If we could ask the state to be so kind as to replay that particular video back for the witness.
She needs to put it back on me.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. And once again, this would be 115C as in Charlie.
they're getting up out of there. Tupac leading the way. Dang. Yeah, he's like, yep, time to go. You know the police are gonna get there. Crazy.
Did it help?
Yes, it did.
Okay, that's